Hello, everyone. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me and see me. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me and see me. If you're in cohort 5, please share the meeting link to those in your different cohorts. Hi, Michelle. Share it in your different cohorts and tell them to join. That coach is live. We're not going to be wasting much time. I said nobody has a reason to be absent in today's training. I just finished a training right about now. So I just finished a training right about now, and I'm seated here again to come and go on another reviewing section. It wouldn't have been like this, but I reconsidered the appeal of 8 a.m. and I'm here seated. So nobody has an excuse not to be present. So I'm just going to give 2 more minutes. For those in cohort 5, you can post it in your different accountability group that they should join that coach is live. You can post it there. You can post it there, and we're just going to go ahead to start. Let's give about 2 more minutes for people to join. Let's give about 2 more minutes for people to join. 2 more minutes for people to join, and we can get started. 2 more minutes. So I hope we are having a good day. After today, if I hear you complain of anything after today, I will not even answer you. For those people that did not come for this training, those are the people I'm saying this to. When they will come and send me a DM telling me to come and review portfolio for them, I no go answer them, because I will not even answer them. God knows. Because I've also considered everybody, pushed it to 8 p.m. based on people's choice, and now they probably have excuse not to be available. But all well and all good. We're going to start up right now. And without wasting much time, let's get into it. So I'm going to pull up my form. Even if your portfolio is not ready, spend this hour learning. Spend it genuinely learning. Can we give access to view and edit? I don't think if you read what I said, give edit access. Ensure that you give edit access to your portfolio. Ensure that you give edit access to your portfolio. Ensure that you give edit access to your portfolio before you submit. If not, I will not be able to do anything. All right. So I'm going to start up right now. Let me share my screen, and we can start up. Window, share. Can we see my screen? Let me know if you can see my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen. If there's anybody in this training that is not here, feel free to tell them to join. That coach has started. Coach also said that if you miss this training, don't send her any portfolio to review. Put it on, I don't know, is the accountability group locked? Post it in your different accountability groups. If you're an accountability admin here, all the accountability group is supposed to be open. I don't know why it is locked. All right. All right, everyone. So I'm just going to go ahead to pull up and start. Let's pull out the first one. End with Michi. Ibuku, I don't know how you want me to edit your clip. I did not ask you for your clippings.me link. I asked for your portfolio link. Clippings.me is not your portfolio. Your portfolio link is what I asked that you submit. So I'm going to open this and let's see what we have here. Chimaroke Chibuanya. So let's see what we have here. Okay. So starting off from here, this is, and whatever I feel is not useful here, I'm just going to take it out. Jocelyn Chibuanya, this is not important here. Just start off here, just your name, your virtual assistant, and this. There is no need, unless you want to write something, but let it just be very simple. Do not make your portfolio very complicated. Now we have about me, and there's awesome, another about me. Why do we have two about me? I organize calendar, combine all of this under one. There's no need having multiple about me. Combine all of them under one. And again, this picture, if it's going to eat up space, take it out. There's no need having a lot of unnecessary. Again, the best portfolio is portfolio that is very simple. We're going to go ahead to delete this page too. It's just going to eat up space. So I'm just going to touch this a little so that you see what I'm doing. Then walk you through other things you need to probably change or work on. Okay, I am Chimaroke Chibuanya, a result driven bachelor's degree in nursing. Being a nurse has helped me become excellent in my communication, quick and problem solving, strong in customer relation and focus on clients' need. I organize calendar. Yeah, so this is okay. There's no need adding a lot of pictures. So we have expertise, administrative assistant, customer support, health and wellness, calendar organization, data entry, and all of that. Awesome. Work experience. I love that you use this logo just like the way I did on my own. Then you also did this. Awesome. Then we have skills, soft skills, technical skills. We have software proficiency. Now, I typically do not advise putting tools. You know why? You can be shooting yourself in the leg. So I typically do. I'm not going to delete this. I would allow you make that judgment, but I try not to put tools on. So if the person specifically asks me, most persons, this font is not hard to read. I can read what is here comfortably, and this font is 31. Is 31 font hard to read? Most fonts is mostly 20. The person your 31 font is actually perfect. So back to, but you can choose to increase it if you don't like that. I'm just going to give you like my holistic view on what we have here. So I do not advise putting tools. Why? It can also be shooting. The person might need more tools that you can be able to learn. But because you have put tools, I feel like it is always limiting. But I would leave this and you can decide to take it out. Now, work sample. This is like 84. This is too big. This is too big. So reduce it. Reduce it so that it's not eating up space and so that it can just practically sit on top. Work sample. This, I would shift it. Let this be on top here so that it looks more organized. So that it looks more organized and clean. So I would just shift this like this and just push this like this. So work sample, data entry. Again, use the size that I've put here. This is 64. We can make it a 65. Ensure that all the headers is 65. Ensure that this is 65. This is data entry. Email management. This is 2 out. Ensure that it stays between probably here. Same thing. You might be saying that it might be small to read. It's totally fine. It's not like you're supposed to make it so visible. Make it a little bit like a little bit that you can see, but make your work clean. Simple and clean is the best when you're looking at portfolio. Simple and clean is the best. Then we have email management. Again, see the way I reduce this, bring down this size to 65, bring down this size, reduce this, reduce this. Then calendar management, reduce this on top of here to a 65. Then this is okay, but I would say reduce it a little. Chibuanya, you seem to have issues with big things. You seem to have issues with making things extremely big. Same thing. Okay, this size and this size seem okay, but reduce this a little bit so that your text fits in properly. There's no need making it a two-layer of text when you can just simply make it one. Reduce this to a 65. Then align it properly in the middle. Same thing here. Tax management. If you want to do writing under, continue with the same pattern you have been creating. This project management is a lot. So we have calendar management, you have project management. These two project managements can be in the same place. So you don't have like unnecessary layouts that is repeating the same thing. Like so that you don't have unnecessary multiple page that is, so your project management can be in one, your tax management can be in one. Like try to do more tax, like try to like do this again, maybe another one, so that you have like two here. Scheduling, try to like, okay, this is not scheduling. Keep in mind that this is not scheduling. This is Calendly. And what this does for you is it helps you create a calendar link. This is scheduling. So calendar management is scheduling. Calendly is just a calendar tool, but it's not a scheduling tool. Remember that when we looked at Calendly, we didn't look at Calendly as a place where you can fix appointments for your clients. We looked at it as a place where you can generate links that people can use to book appointments, right? So you can do maybe appointment setting if you want to put that, but this is not what it's supposed to be. It's not scheduling. Then we have graphic design. Again, this is a lot. Ensure to stay consistent. Stay consistent to, if you want to do middle, stay put and do middle. If you want to do middle, do middle. Now, these two type of design, you can see that. So for this design, I will tell you that these two design, I would rather say design something again that is like this blue one, have it here as two design. Then move this this one that is whatever, move it to another line. It does not like, it doesn't give, it's not attractive the way the two of them are together. Then we have certifications. Again, reduce all of this size. It's just too big and it doesn't bring out the beauty in your CV. If you can take, okay, probably you're still taking more certification, try to like add one more here so that it gives you like that arrangement. Then we have testimonial, ready to take. You seem to have things together. It's just that you made it unnecessarily big. Like there's just a lot of big things going on here. Now this link cannot be clickable. Why? So what you're supposed to do is copy this link, book a one-on-one today, let's chat. You can do something like click here to book. Maybe click here. Then under this click here, hyperlink your portfolio here. Where is link? So click on link, paste the link. Oh, shoot. Then tap on done. Sorry, guys, I stopped sharing. Sorry, let me present again. I mistakenly stopped sharing. I mistakenly stopped sharing. So back to this place. So I already hyperlinked your link here. So when they click on it, when you share your portfolio, it becomes, can you see the link is now clickable? So again, I would say, don't make it, work with all those bold ones, work with 65 or even 60 is still a good. Can you see how simple it is? How reduced it is, and yet it's still giving what it's supposed to give. The space in between, come under spacing here, come under spacing and reduce it to 1 so that it's not giving a lot of spacing. Again, I think you, for like a first time student, I feel like you've actually gradually put this together, and it shows you're also doing your assignments and all of that. So just take these corrections that I put here, reduce like this. Now you can come here and reduce the spacing to 1 so that it looks more together. It looks more together instead of far apart, so that it looks more together. So take out all of this correction that I've done right now and implement it, and maybe probably next time you can still share your portfolio again. But good work you have here. So stay put and keep learning as I review that of other persons. So that's that for that. I'm going to pull up the portfolio of the next person. Again, like I said, even if your own portfolio is not ready, be taking down notes, be taking down notes. So let's open the next person's portfolio. Chibuanya, did you submit twice? Okay. Oh, did I edit somebody's? I didn't look at the first person's own. Okay, I am any. Oh, this is supposed to be the first person, but either way. Okay. Pat, is this your portfolio? Because this face looks like, is this Pat or any? Whose portfolio am I reviewing? Any Bema. This, people should know that I'm not too good with pronouncing name. But who's, okay, Patient. Why did you not put Pat here? Be confusing people and be going down. Now, who will be able to pronounce this name? You left your name that you're supposed to put on your portfolio. Let's even start from there. You left the name that can be easy for people to pronounce, and you put a name that will be difficult for them to pronounce. GCKO, well done. And I want to start asking, this portfolio, is it for house building? Is this for house building, this portfolio? Patience. Is this for house building? You're doing email management, medical copywriting, communication tools, project management tools, and you're using different stylish house building to, as if you're selling property. You're not selling property now, so you need to go and choose a template. Again, I will say it and I will keep saying it. It's not simple is the best. There's nobody we are trying to impress in this industry. Simple is the best. Simple is the best. You're going to have to rework on this portfolio. I'm just going to review through, but you're going to work on this portfolio and remove all these house material that looks very distracting. You're going to rework on this portfolio and remove all of this house material. Even as simple as I'm making it look, you can already be seeing that it's not giving that you're selling house. This CV that you have here, this portfolio you have here, is giving that you're selling house, and that is not what, or you're selling furniture. That is what it is giving, and that is not what you're into. So that means, what does that mean? It is misleading. That is what it means. Anybody that sees it, it's going to mislead them to think of, that is not what you're doing, but they are thinking of. So it's going to be misleading to those. I'm just going to try to edit this as much as I can. Let me just give you like something you can work with. So we're going to make this a 28. Now, medical copywriter, I would advise that you keep this as just administrative assistant and build, Martha say interior decoration. I would advise that you keep this portfolio for only administrative tasks and build another one for medical copywriting. Medical copywriting is an advanced niche on its own. So don't combine the both of them. You can do administrative assistance, and what is other thing that you put here? You can do administrative assistant with graphic design. You can do administrative assistant and social media management here. You have to rebuild something X for your medical copywriting. So that it looks, you can't coach what of those that use template to do their portfolio. When I get there, we'll see the templates that you use to do your portfolio. So this is fine, but we can do it like this. We can do it this way. We can bring out this a little and bolding this a little to like a 22. Then stretch it out. And just increase this a little. Then this about me, make it white. You can already see the changes I'm making here. You can continue using this template that I'm using and take out all of this, and take out all of this. Again, just, you can duplicate that template or come to background and search for it. Then here you can find something, maybe like an element, maybe search virtual, maybe virtual assistant. Find one with an element that translates what you're talking about. Then reduce this to like maybe a 28 so that it is more. A 28, my skill and my expertise, write it together on top. Again, do not forget the basics of, like the basics of writing when you're, is it the basics of writing? The basics of design when you're trying to design your portfolio. Because sometimes it's not a case of I have portfolio. It's a case of, can your portfolio, so we have my work experience. Now use what I have done here. Stretch this out. Then this, my work experience. Is this like the logo of the company? I don't understand this logo. Then this, my tax in progress. I don't understand what you have done here. Then this logo, is this the logo of this company? Now this looks, this capturing or this snapshots that you did, you need to go and re-snapshot. Did you see the first portfolio that we reviewed? Do you see how it was easy to like see what is happening there? So again, decide on, now this particular color is different from this color. Now this color and this one is the same. This color is different, your background color. This background color is different. So there is a lot of, you need to like actually, so what I'm going to say is just listen to or just watch all the portfolios I'm going to review and take notes and corrections from all the portfolio. You need to go and rework on this. So for this, if this is the logo of the company, reduce it. It's looking like the work experience itself. Reduce it so that it's not looking like the work experience itself. But this logo does not add anything. It doesn't add anything to what you're. Go and resnap this thing, recapture it very well. Is the only 3 things you added in your work in progress. I know when I gave this assignment, I said do 5 to 7, and you only did and added 3. You can see it makes it look very scanty. So spend time, work on it. Spend time working on it. My experience. Spend time working on capturing more stuff that you have worked on. So let's just keep this here. Bring this down. Again, don't capture in like, ensure that if you're capturing, there is something like, you can easily put it like in a square. Capture, if you want to snap, capture like this. Don't capture like this. I think capture as a landscape so that you can get what you're capturing properly. So this, all of this spacing, I don't understand what you did with this spacing. Like, I don't understand what you did with your spacing. So decide on what color you want to continue using. If you want to continue using this color, ensure that you change it. I don't know what color is this. What background color is this? Okay. Ensure you move all of them to this particular color. Delete all of this logo. It's looking like the job experience already. Edit this the way you saw that I've done this. You see the way I brought this work experience together? Bring this together. This your experience, bring it under. I worked as a graphic designer. Patience, you need to come and tell me the type of graphic design that you did, because this is your portfolio. It's not giving somebody. So that means it's a work experience you did. So why did you add it with Trello? You worked on... Then what you have to do is create a separate page for graphic design and add all of the graphic design together as a logo. Do you understand? So create like another space. You can't be, I worked as an administrative assistant by using project management tool and collaborated, recorded. Awesome. This is straight to the point. I worked as a graphic designer at. There's not even need. I think you need to go back to our first, like when I taught this portfolio. I think you need to go back to it. There's no need putting too many write-up on it, right? So this, I would say, let it stay together as what you did here. There is no need putting I worked where you worked. There is no need. You're not putting, take those out. I worked as an administrative assistant. It's okay. Then create another page where you're putting your graphic design. It's more organized right now than when we had logo at the top. It didn't make it clean. It didn't make it clean at all. So add maybe another space. Add those logo. Again, add those logo. But this medical posts, create another portfolio for your medical post. Don't add all together. It will not make it be as beautiful as it's supposed to be. And again, use less of videos. Less of images in your design. Use less of images in your design. There's a lot going on in your design. Use less of images in your design. So I think I have managed to like reduce this. Again, this color is different. You have to be consistent with your color pattern that you're choosing in your CV. You have to be consistent with your color pattern. So if we're going to maintain this color, ensure that every of your design has the same color, that it has the same color. Move your medical to another page. This is quite simple. Add your logo as like put job work sample, graphic design, then import the logos that you design on a separate page. There's no need putting the name of the company. I worked as so and so. There's no need. As Zara's Hair, there's no need. I worked as an administrative assistant. Simple, straight to the point. There's no need adding all of those extra serere. I would totally advise that you stay back and like watch all the portfolio that I'm gonna be reviewing, and take notes. And take notes as you're also listening to me. So that's that. This is 31. Make sure that this is 31 also. Make sure that this is 31 also. Right? So that's that on that. And you can just continue working on it. Get a better screenshot. This is looking very tiny. Get a better screenshot. Get a better screenshot. It is the portfolio template. Then choose a better portfolio template. I told us when we talked about portfolio that if there's anything on the templates that you don't like, what do? You delete it out. You take it out and put what you like on it. You take it out and put what you like on it. It's not a must that you must use the portfolio template. So that's that on the portfolio template. Looks better now. So work on like all of this, your screenshots, to improve it. You saw the first person that I review, what their screenshot looks like, right? You saw what their screenshot looks like. So just so I'm going to close this and we're going to pull up another person. Those in cohort 5, tell them to come for training. Even if your portfolio is not ready, come and learn. If I see you in my DM saying, coach, explain portfolio or come and review my portfolio, I will not even reply to your message. That is just the thing. I will not reply you. Last, you say coach is not a good person. No wahala. So let's see what Tosin has. So the good thing you can tell those in your accountability is coach is live and she's teaching portfolio. Come and learn. All right. So we have, so Tosin, I feel for this background, it is too pronounced. It is too pronounced. So we rather dim it down a little. And we have Oluwatosin Olakemi, Oluwatosin Olayinka. Then we have virtual assistant portfolio. Then virtual LinkedIn and my resume. Awesome the way you tagged this here. I like what you have. Hello, I'm Oluwatosin. As a proactive, I thrive in helping. Awesome. Then here, my vision and the mission. If you want to keep this, awesome. I don't really see a need for this. Your goal is to get, your goal is to get the person to see what they need on time, right? So this, my vision and mission, you can push it towards the end. This, your education, if you must push it, I would say push it towards the end too. Start up with your skills and expertise. The separation of this line, the separation of what you have here is not consistent. So I would say, I would rather you do administrative, people operation. We have email, marketing. We have content, writing. We have research. And data entry. This is the aspect of virtual assistant that you want to focus on. Okay, so I'm going to take this out, and this, we're going to put a bullet point on it and space it. Then let's space it out a little, so it looks more clean and more organized together. Then we have work experience. If this is how, I think work experience, I don't know why the work and the experience, they are of different size. I don't know what you're trying to achieve. 2019, not essentially necessary, but you can put at Africa, I worked as a quality control administrative assistant. This work experience should be added, probably just add it together or make it the same size. My work experience. Then let's bring it to probably a 60. And we can stretch it out a little. Again, make this correction that I've made here on this other one. Make the same thing here. Make the same thing here. Tools I use. I think I've already talked about these tools, right? But you can, I totally do not advise putting tools on portfolio. Why? It could be limiting. It could limit you. So I totally do not advise you putting it on your portfolio because it could be limiting. Then work sample. I don't know why you're doing this small, tiny work and sample earliest to current. I don't understand what you mean by earliest to current. Then small work on top, then sample very big. I don't understand. So use the same pattern. Use the same pattern that I did here. Just use the same thing on this, your work sample. Do the same thing. Then we have this. Let there be space. Ensure you don't put it. Ensure that you maintain this line. When I taught us design, I told us this line that can guide us. Always use that. Always use that. If you want to put this logo, but since you've already, I think you've mentioned this company, right? There's no need putting this logo again because you've mentioned the company already. Just go ahead to do work sample, and so that you're not eating up a lot of space. Work sample again, correct this work sample, then copy of what you've worked on. Research, awesome. Position this in the middle. Research and data entry. Then this is clean. Then move this a little. Same thing, move this a little. So this is okay. Project management. I do not like these 3 samples. So I would say try to get one more project management task that you have done and duplicate this page so that you have project management like 1, 2 here. Then you have this and another one. So you have this and another one here. So try to like work on your CRM. Again, move this in the middle. I hope we are learning. Then get one more and add it here so that it will be under project management. Then we have blog posts and newsletter. Again, align it properly. Alignment is very, very essential when you're designing your portfolio. Those little things count a lot. It counts a lot. So align it properly, shift it in. Then travel, research, and booking. Again, align it in the middle because you have multiple things here. So don't align it by the side. Then we have creative graphic design. Again, align in the middle. Then this also. Then certificates, certification, and relevant certification. Again, make this to be together. Let's work together. Awesome. So I feel you kind of already have this almost all together. Just correct these little changes that I mentioned here. And this is almost ready. This is almost ready. This is almost ready. This is almost ready. So work on those little correction, and I think you're all good. Decide if you want to leave this two or you want to take it out. Move this your educational experience, move it towards the end, and move this your educational so that the person is meeting you and they are going directly to see what you can do for them. Now, I feel like part of the things you can also do is graphic design. It's not included here. Part of the things you can also do, social media management, is not also written here. So you can also add that to your skills and expertise. So that's that on that. Michi and Ibuko, I will not be able to review Clean Things on Me. So I would suggest that you either refill this form or... So let's look at the next person. And I have Arietta. Okay, hello, I am Arietta Godwin. The space between Arietta and Godwin is too much. Are the two names fighting? Are they not your name? So Arietta's portfolio. Now, this is what I would say. There is too much color battling here. There is a lot of colors. And this type of portfolio can be misleading. It's not clearly. Simple is the best. Take away every unnecessary. It might be beautiful to you, but it's distracting. It doesn't make your portfolio more beautiful. It makes it much more distracting. Can you see how simple, with all of those unnecessities, that this cover page looks? Simple and straight to the point. You don't need to make it complicated. Again, this about me. Take away. And the good thing with portfolio is you can remove what you don't want. Anything that is unnecessary. This is not a child game. You're not playing hide and seek. This is your work you're trying to communicate. This is simple and straight to the point. Simple and straight to the point. Now for this color, if we want to keep using, I don't think we can change the border color. So we'll just have to leave this. About me, tautology. You already have about me. It's either you remove this about me and keep the one on top. Michelle said, I will not eat today if you did not review. That took me a whole week and still counting. Don't worry, I will get to it. Just be patient. So again, remove all of these unnecessities. All of these unnecessities, take them out. You don't need them. This is not Adim's playbook. My education, again, move it down. Nobody took care about your education. Your personal skill, personal skill. I don't understand what you mean by personal skill. And you put skill here. As a virtual assistant, Arietta, have you worked on this portfolio? Have you worked on this portfolio? Project management, 95%. Data entry, 90%. Did you see how the portfolios that I reviewed clearly outlined their skills? So instead of listing your skills, talk about, no, we don't want to know your skills. What we want to know about is your services. What services? My services. Go ahead, list them. What services are you offering? List them. You include as a virtual assistant. You even listed them here, but not in a visible way. You wrote it like as if I don't understand what you're doing here. I'm just going to try to, you said project management, data analytic thinking. Project management. Everything I'm seeing here. Come here and list your skills. Come here, list the skills that you have. List it under skills. Then make this 25. Take away all this analytic thinking, 99%. Nobody to send. No be clients where they try decide. No, you can also have my skill section. You can have my skill section. You can duplicate this, right? You can duplicate this and have it as, maybe you've already mentioned skills here, but have it as my skills here. Maybe here, this will go. All of this should be together in, like, add all of your skills that you have, like have it together. Maybe project management. Come and add more skills that you have here. Add more skills, projects management, project management. Then we're doing data entry, project management, data entry is what we're doing. Then add more of your skill sets here. Bring this down to be in front of this. So add more of your skills here. Add more skills here. Then have it under here as your skill and as what you do. Then let's duplicate this and make it your service page. So remove this. This is not service. And turn this to your service page. So list out the services that you can offer. List them out. So edit this thing to list out the services you are offering. Then project again. I don't know. I do not advise this type of project. Here are my recent projects. What is this recent project? Take a proper screenshot, like put it as a square box. Every other person that we showed theirs square box, do not do this round. It doesn't communicate clearly. Again, work on more project management tasks and add more. Take more screenshot of project social media posts. Put it on so this project management, you can do recent projects, project management. Project management will take the whole of this. Duplicate it, do another one for social media management. Duplicate it, do another one for email management, but don't do it in this round box. Do it in a square shape, Do it in a square shape. Then my best work. Which one is best work? Which one is recent work? See you trying to confuse those that will come to your handle. Your work is your work. Which one is best work? Does it mean that the other ones are not best work? So again, change this. It could be like your experience, data analysis, and so what you can put here is work, maybe work experience. Work experience can be here. Work experience can be here. Again, Arietta, make out time to delete all of this unnecessary circle that is everywhere in your portfolio. Make it simple. Like, make out time to remove all of these unnecessary colors. Like, remove all of the unnecessary colors. It's making it not look matured. Is it the baby inside of you that is designing this thing? So achievements, then testimonials. I'm thrilled to see you start this journey. Taking act is okay. Is this a testimonial? I don't think this is a testimonial, right? But you can still leave it here, but I don't think this is a testimonial. But you can still leave it there. So take out all the unnecessary color. Take out this. This one can remain. And when you look at it, it's more simple, less color. Somebody that comes here can easily pick out the information that they are looking for, right? So work on this. I should see 3 layers. one that is focused on project management, social media. By the time you do, if you're doing content writing, create another place. If you're doing social media, create another place and add all of that together. I hope this makes sense. So I can still have a look at this again when next we have portfolio review. So I'm going to pull up the next person. I hope this is making sense. Are we even learning something at all from this review of all of this portfolio? Are you able to learn anything? Are you able to learn something from I am Oma? And again, Oma, I am sure you're not into construction. That is one for sure. I am sure you're not into construction. I am sure you're not into construction. My contact, let's meet and discuss. This portfolio, Jerry, Jerry, are you Oma? Okay, sorry, not you. So we have home. Is this portfolio editable? Oh, I can only view your portfolio. I can't edit. Awesome. Beautiful. If I can't edit your portfolio, it makes the work easier for me. So I will just give like suggestion. All of this home photo, it looks like you did not edit anything out of this portfolio. You just got it and started imputing things. You need to create out time to work on this portfolio properly. This home photo, about me, contacts, I don't see how that has anything to do with this your portfolio. So you need to take it out. All of these my projects that you added together. This is Instagram, this is content, this is project management, this is probably design if I'm not confusing. You need to do better. Create a separate page for them, get more experience with the assignments I've given you, and add them to your portfolio. This house stuff here, I don't know. You need to like do a proper work and add more experience to your portfolio. This is just like literally 7 pages. It's either you're not doing your assignments or you have not started doing your assignments. So I will move to the next person. Okay, we have Deborah. Again, viewing access, table of contents, about me. Deborah, I don't know why you choose this template. In all honesty, I don't know why you chose this template. I don't know why you chose this template. There's a lot. There's a lot I would have deleted from this template, like all of this serere. I would have taken them out. There's a lot happening in this portfolio. There's a lot. There's a lot. It's either you look for a more simpler portfolio, it's not editable, awesome. It's either you look for a more simpler portfolio or you take out all of this unnecessary stuff that makes it. There's a lot going on here. And you want your client to, some persons might see it and like it, but don't make it. There's a lot going on here. So rework on this portfolio. Your email marketing management is not even aligned properly. Your text is not aligned properly. Your text is not aligned properly. The only text that is managed to be aligned is this one. This is not aligned. This is not aligned. No, none of your experience is aligned. Look at where your bullet point is. Look at where the skill is. This is where the bullet point is. This is where the skill is. You didn't know that you're supposed to like adjust it back to the left. You adjusted it to the right. The bullet point is different from the content. The bullet point is different from the content itself. Again, tools, I've already talked about it. Projects, I love that you added this. I love that you added this. If you have more projects that you're video editing, if you have more projects that you've worked on, add it here. But all of this on makes it all of this makes it, and I think you're doing more of content creation, video editing. So this one project on all of this big space makes it look scanty. So try to like have two. Try to like have two on each page. Try to like project, report, and page revamp, project, page setup, graphic design, logo. You have pretty much a lot of experience, but the portfolio you have chosen or the portfolio template you have chosen is not the best to communicate what you have. So rework on this. So that's that on, is this an editable portfolio? Is it an editable portfolio? Let's see. Okay, this is a published portfolio and there is nothing, I can't really say much about this, but this is about me, my story. This is not bad. This is not bad. Copyright, this is not bad. Services, customer service, website development, explore my work. This is good. I think we could make a great team. This is good. Is this a paid, I don't know. Is this a paid tool? This is actually nice. Or you designed this by yourself? I don't know if this name is Mugo, if I'm being correct, so that I don't mispronounce your name, right? Because, okay, I'm a WordPress web developer, so you probably designed this by yourself and all of that, but this is nice. I designed it by myself. Is this like a paid website? Did you pay to design this? But this is, I don't have much to say. This is okay. And it clearly shows like you're a web developer, and so this is like your craft. All right, so let's okay, she said it's WordPress, I didn't pay. Okay, awesome, but it's very simple and straight to the point, and I like it. Okay, Adeyemi Fakunle, sales marketing, business analytics, and virtual assistant representative. All of this that you're doing, is this editable? Okay, editable. It's locked, so I can't still do anything. Okay. All right, about him, relevant work experience, certifications, professional skill. This is adequate. Again, my issue with this, if you can hear me, is the color you choose to use. Is the color you chose to use. That is probably what I have an issue with. It is the color you chose to use. That is what I have an issue with. And it is this color that you chose to use. And this is, okay, it's a you've already published it, so this cannot be editable by, this is, you share the editable link. This is okay. The only problem I have is the color you chose to use. Because there is now a lot of, if you're using like this rainbow color, there's a lot of color. Can you see you're using a different color here? Like, so if you want to use that color or this color, if this is the color that appeals more to you, I would suggest that you change this color, like this brown, you change like this brown color here. If this can be changed, like change out this color here so that it can flow. But your portfolio looks clean. It looks clean. Just this, again, another thing I'm going to say is sales and marketing, business analytics, they should stand on its own. Virtual assistants should probably, you should probably take out virtual assistant representative from here, because it kind of like doesn't portray clearly. You have like a clear skill set already. You don't need to add virtual assistant to change anything, right? You don't need to. All of this, you can still do it as a virtual assistant, so you don't need to include virtual assistant. So have sales, marketing, and business analytics. That is what I would advise that you have here. But aside from that, everything here seems to, like, aside from these corrections that I've just made right now, your portfolio looks good. Then, so that's that on that. So I'm going to copy the next person. I'm going to copy the next person again. This is not an editable portfolio. Awesome, beautiful. The less work for me. Chizoba, I don't understand. Okay. Now, this is will I say, this is okay. However, it is also so fast that the person who might be listening to you or who you might send this might not have the opportunity to like see clearly what you're doing before it wipes. Also, this size, like this size I can see here, is not what you should have used for this portfolio. Should have used landscape. Should have used landscape for this portfolio so that it can bring together what your skill sets are like, so that it can bring things together. The movement is fine if you want to do this type of style for your portfolio, but I would greatly advise that don't use this this length. I don't know what I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Don't use this this seemed to be like what's that style again? Don't use vertical. Use square. Don't use horizontal. I don't know if that makes sense. Use square. That should be vertical. Don't use horizontal. This your CV is better off on, this your portfolio is better off on vertical, not on horizontal. I don't know if that makes sense. Again, people that shared their portfolio that is locked make things easy for me, so we can get to people that need or that really need this portfolio review. So we have hello Adejokem, and okay, is this editable? This is editable. Adejoke, this picture, please get something better. This is not clear, so try to get something better. And about me, okay, then my experience and expertise, my work experience, okay, my work experience, content creation. This I would advise that we bring it down a little so that they are in the middle. Bring it down a little so that everything is together in the middle. Can you see this? My work experience. Okay, 61. This content creation number can come down a little. Then just try to, this has to come down a little because this is above the line on top. So do the same thing. Do the same thing like this. Do the same thing for this, your work experience here. Arrange it to be almost at the same level. Your work experience, email management, you have not added that. Same thing, your work experience under project management. Put this click up here. Bring this up a little. Reduce the size. Reduce the size. Don't allow it past this line here. I've already talked about this line when we did design. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Then we have project management. Again, bring down this work experience. Bring it down. So do the same thing for, what is the number? I think we did, okay, let's do an actual 45. Then this we can do 63. Now, font is very important when you're designing. Font is very important. So do the same thing. Check this one that I did. You can see the number is 63. Check the one under. You can see the number is 45, right? So do for all of this other one, like drag this calendar down, push this on top like I'm doing here right now. Push this here. Push this here. Then calendarly bring this. So this, we're just going to do it a 45 again. Then this also, we're going to do it a 45 so that it looks clean and also a bit calmer than this. So do the same thing for this your work experience here. Always check to see the number that I used on top. Check to see the number that I used on top. This is a 63, this is a 45. You can, so we need this to also be a 63. Then this should also be a 45. So coherence is very important. Then shift this down a little. Then same thing, do the same thing for this. Michelle, was that your portfolio that I looked at? Was it your portfolio I looked at that was not editable just now? Again, 45, 45. Again, always watch out for the numbers. This is also 45. Reduce this to 45. Bring this to 45. So when designing your portfolio, ensure that you're coherent with fonts and you're coherent with the design, with what this we did is 63. So ensure that you're coherent with your, then we have your thank you page. This is your Calendly link. You did not embed it. So you're supposed to, you can book an appointment with me here. There's no need putting via Google Doc. You can book an appointment with me here. Then under this here, we're going to go ahead to hyperlink your Calendly link there. So you can see it already. That is hyperlinked already. So anybody that clicks on it can easily have access to it. This phone number, bring this stuff a little bit, make it a little bit smaller. Okay, so let's group this and probably just reduce it a little. Don't put Lagos, Nigeria. Don't put this number. For security purpose, your email address is okay. You can go ahead to put like your LinkedIn handle if you have that. For security purpose, don't always put your phone number. And for also spam, like people messaging you in your email and all these people that are looking for people to scam and sending fake job offer. Sorry, maybe probably calling you and all of that and sending you fake job opportunities. So try to, this kind of also look almost close to the point. So what I would just say is work on this picture, work on other aspects, like all the other places that, why is this not editable? Is this locked? This is not editable and I don't know why. Not what I mean by editable, it can be reduced. I don't know why it's not reducible. I would have reduced this a little, and I don't know if we can. So it's not editable like the rest. It's not editable like the rest. So check out what you did here. Your texts are not like, I can't zoom in, like I can't drag them in. I can't drag. So this right now, you can see is editable. You can see what you can use to edit them. But this right now does not have that editable stuff. But pretty much you're almost there. Just work on these little corrections and you're all good. So let's do the next person. Let's do the next person. So Bukum, see more. Okay, about me. Again, always try to ensure that your writing and your text is staying within this box. Once it's out of it, it doesn't make it clean. Then work sample. This work sample is too on top. So this, I would just literally duplicate, take out this from here, and make this two together here. Make this two here. Bring this down a little. And bring this down a little. Then this work sample has a different font. Like there are multiple fonts here. One is more bold. One is, so work on this font. Work on this font. Then here you can now have this, my initial. You can take a screenshot of more posts that you have made and add it here so that it can be like two different pages that is talking about content writing sample, right? So we have project management. This is well, like the sizing is perfect. Then here. So another thing I want you to look at is probably reducing this to a 65. Then this, reducing this to a 45. So that it makes more. So reduce this work sample to a 65. Reduce what is under to a 45. So that is much more down. Then work sample, do the same, like work sample, same thing. Find another post that you have created, screenshot it and put it here. Then here too, do the same thing, 65, then do 45. Then bring it down a little. Little things like this matter. Then we have your thank you page. This is probably what you're still working on. I want to believe that you're still working on this portfolio. So add more work samples to it. Add more work samples to it and make like these few changes that I suggested, and I feel like you're all good. I don't know. I think, was it this one I edited now? So let me see if Ibukun, you're welcome. Okay. Is this one? Okay, so I worked on this one, then this one. So let's check out this. And let's see. Down so, if I'm not mistaken, Can you see how this is covering my screen? If you can see me, this is not editable, so I can't do anything on it. Go and reduce the size of this About Me page. Reduce it a little. We have expertise, and we have all of this that you added here. This data entry, calendar, analytics, in all honesty, it is not essential, but you can take out this data entry, push this, like this administrative tax and all of this, move it closer out from this edge. It is too at the edge. Then move it out. Then work experience. This looks good. Then work samples. Again, I'm not a fan of, if you want to do this, it's either you move these two pictures by this side, then have a write-up by the side, or you move the two pictures on top and have the write-up under. It makes it much more clean than the way you have it here. Then ensure that you align your text properly to the left, or you center align. Then same thing here, do the same thing for this. Either you move this, it's either you move this design all to the right, then have your writing in front, or you move the screenshot all to the left and you have your writing in front, or you move both screenshots to be on top and have your writing under. Same thing applicable, same thing. That's like what I would just literally, social media management, Instagram post. Then we have graphic design, then before, after, awesome. Then calendar management, then travel itinerary, then data analytics, process flow diagram. And at this point, I'm wondering, what is your job description? What job description? Certificate, business analysis, then recommendations. Click here to, can you see that this click here is not, can you see that this your link is not clickable? Can you see that this your link, that there is no link here to click on? Can you see that there is no link here to click on? So you would have successfully led the person to go through all of this and no action to take. So aside from just these few corrections, this always either do 4 or do a 2 that is sitting close to each other, instead of this one on top, one directly under. It doesn't give it that beauty that it deserves. So that's that on that. So I'm going to pull up the next person, and we're just going to do this for the next maybe 40 minutes, and I will let us go. Hannah Adeyinka, virtual assistant, specialized in hospitality services. About me, my skills: email management, telemarketing, cold calling, travel arrangements. And this again, I'm not a fan of adding tools. So if you can, take away the tools from your portfolio. If you can, take it away. If you can, take it away. Then working tools again. You seem to have 9 pages, and that 9 pages, we have more of working tools. We have 3 pages of working tools. Then work sample. What work samples are this? And they are very tiny. So I would say, if this 2 is the same thing, stretch it out. So it's not even editable. Awesome. It's good the way people did not make it editable, so that my work will be fast. So stretch it out, duplicate it, stretch it out, and duplicate it, stretch it out, and add more working sample, work sample. This and this color. Adeyinka, this color is not It didn't day. This color, it didn't day. Change this color of this template. Please change this color of this template. If you must use a picture, please use a picture that you're smiling, not the one that this picture looks like you're frowning. So use a picture of you, at least a picture of you having smile on your face, so that the person will even want to work with you, right? So that the person will even be, I want to really work with this person. So, and all this external layout where you need to rework on this portfolio. Get a better template. Get a better template. You've seen the way other persons that I said their portfolio look better is, right? You can see how they've structured it, right? So change this picture. Get a picture that has you a little bit smiling. If you need to go and take picture, go and take picture. Then rework on this portfolio. Then when next we're going to do portfolio review, you're going to have to share it again with me. So let's look at the next person. Omotola. Notable project. What's the notable? Is this, are you into selling property earliest to current year? Is that what you do? One, the color of this template get as e be, but I no wan focus on the color. This bio, rework on this bio, like rework on this your bio section. I don't know, is it that we are not finding good templates on Canva? Because Canva has a lot of amazing templates. Where is my Canva? Is it that we're not finding good templates on Canva? Let me know what the problem is. Or is it that we're not finding good templates on Canva? These are client T and X enterprise. What did you do for them? This does not clearly show what you did. Recommendation is not aligned. Like, it's not aligned. Did you see other persons that their portfolio was? Where is my portfolio? Where is my portfolio? This is my portfolio. And I think I have taught us using this portfolio. I've taught us using this portfolio. What is so difficult to replicate? I've taught us using this portfolio. You would notice that there is consistency in this portfolio. If you want to do the same thing that I've done, are you seeing the way I aligned my text and whatever that I decided to put? You see that I'm aligning the picture to the right and I'm putting my text in front of it. Still the same thing. So when I see portfolios like this, I wonder, like, it doesn't look clean. So this is what I mean for those I said, snap a better picture. Let it be in 4 corners. Take a better picture of what you have done. But if you are finding it difficult to find templates, come here, search for marketing template, marketing portfolio. Marketing portfolio. Search social media portfolio. Virtual assistant portfolio. This is a 1 and 8 portfolio. Is this not a portfolio? Edit out what is not necessary and turn it into what you want. This is 1/12. Let's see the swipe of this one. I don't like this one. This is 1/11. This is a good portfolio. Edit it out to get what you want. And based off of everything that we've talked, make it look better. So there are a lot of portfolios here. This is digital marketing. There's a lot of portfolios here, creative portfolio. So when you come to this kind of portfolio, the first and foremost is color. Let the color be beautiful. Let the color not even be something that somebody will just see and just say, I no like this portfolio. Like, let the color be beautiful. Let the color be like, this is, I think one of us used this type of portfolio. Then she edited it out and added her own things, because I noticed as I saw it right now. So these are portfolios. Come here and search for portfolios. Search for social media portfolios, marketing portfolio, creative portfolio. Search. It will bring out different portfolios for you. Then patiently look through. Patiently look through. This portfolio right now that is swiping is very beautiful. Like, very beautiful, clean and straight to the point. Your portfolio does not have to be confusing or unpleasant. So I would, Akin Omotola, you would have to rework on this portfolio. You have to rework on it. When you finish reworking on it, you share it with me again. When you share it again during our next review. So let's see the next person. Okay. Okay, so Baba Femi, blue whatever on top here is probably not your name, right? I want to believe that this blue on top here, minimal art and design online portfolio, is not your name. So you need to go and remove this. This about me, experience, project and contacts. Okay, hello, Baba Femi, awesome project manager. Then bio, experience. This is a swiping kind of experience. Okay. Then we have selected projects. We have selected projects. These selected projects, what are they on? Is it graphic? Okay, this is a flyer for Essence. Okay. This is, I led the Black Hair Luxury Salon project from complex to budgeting, procurement, and so this is probably more like real estate, if I'm not mistaken, of getting properties and all of that. Then again, I would suggest that if you're not the one talking in the background, mute the noise on the background. Then we have selected projects. Again, there's a lot you have added here that did not. We have project manager, graphic design, and virtual assistants. This end part where I'm seeing a Nigeria Immigration Service payment slip, I don't understand what he's doing here, in all honesty. Then Christian, what did you do for them? Because what I'm seeing here is select customer service delivery, inquiries and feedback. I don't, okay. It could count too. I don't know. It remains one form. You print it out, all of this document. I don't know, Femi. I don't know how. This is good. This is good, but I don't know how I feel about the customer service part. Right? I don't know how I feel about the customer service facts. I also don't know how I feel about this picture that is here. My goal when I'm doing this is to be as sincere as possible. And the template is pretty okay, like well designed. Also, I don't know how I feel about this slideshow, because for a client, they are barely seeing what you're talking about. It has moved to the next. Like, they are barely seeing what you're talking about. It has moved to the next. So I don't know how I feel about all this like motion kind of portfolio. It could be a personal preference, but I feel like if I'm a client and you send me your portfolio, I want to be able to click through to see what you have done. Like, I don't want to, like, just be, it makes them, they might not even be able to see what you're doing. It has gotten to the end. Do they have the time to click on replay? Especially if it is not only your portfolio, right? So you need to consider all of that when following trends to make your portfolio to be like, It looks beautiful, awesome. But how many clients would pick out what is in your portfolio before you finish playing? So you have to consider that. Then let's look at this. Then we have I am Sharon, virtual assistant, social media management, customer service expert, and coach. All right. Virtual assistant, social media manager, customer service expert. If this CV, if this portfolio is not targeted towards coaching, take out coach away. You're already a coach. Why then are you applying for a job? If you're already coaching, you should be employing people, right? So we have about me. We have my skills and expertise. We have my skills and expertise, my soft skills and expertise, my skills and expertise. I don't understand this. This is your soft skills. This is your skills. And we have virtual assistant support, but project management, you don't need to put Trello, ClickUp, and Notion. Don't limit yourself when trying to write. There are other project management tools that you can easily learn. So this is limiting when you put it that way. Customer service and communication, lead generation and data analysis, email file, Google Workspace and Dropbox. Remove it. Time management and organization. Is time management and organization not supposed to be under your soft skills? Is that a technical skill? Right? So we have work experience. We have my work experience, some work sample, awesome, some work sample, awesome, some work sample, awesome. This is good. Top 5 mistakes to avoid, some work sample, project management and organization, some work sample, flight booking, sample for clients. This is actually very adequate. Social media manager. So for this social media management, I know you have done a couple of videos. Don't post it this way. Instead of taking screenshot, rather create a space to actually put the video that your clients can click on and it will lead them to Instagram, right? So do that instead of this, because if they click on this, it can't lead them to anywhere. And if it's somebody that is interested in social media management, they might not be able to clearly see what you're doing. There are videos that I noticed, Sharon, you posted on LinkedIn yesterday. You can also create social media, social media management, just title it social media management, maybe content creation, and put so I think what you have to do is choose a frame of video. Choose a video frame and use it to do that, and remove it this way so that the person can easily see what you're doing and they can go to your profile. Then business card, then my recommendations, then my experience, introduction video 4. Then, so all of this, having them as the actual video is the best so that it is clickable. Having them as the actual video is the best so that it is clickable. But instead of calling it my introduction video for my virtual assistant journey, this is because you seem to have a lot of skills here. It is limiting you. So just leave it as, put these videos under this video that is here. Maybe create two space, social media management, content creation. Put some of this, then put some of your virtual assistant video to show that you have capability in it and you can do it. So, but aside from that, this is an adequate portfolio. How many pages is this? I can't see how many page this is. Okay, 24. Now, if there are things you need to let go, right? See if there are things you need to combine together. This is Q&S online store. right? If there are things you need to combine together, just combine them together. This is admin tax. This is admin tax. This is admin tax. Are you not seeing that it's too much? 2 page for admin tax is okay. Admin tax. This is calendar. This is calendarly set up. Okay, admin tax, project. So instead of this admin tax, just go ahead to put project management and organization on top. Take out that admin tax. This is flight booking and sample. You called it admin tax. This is email management skill. Don't call it admin tax. Call it what it is. Call it what it is. Google Calendar project management. Call it what it is. Google Workspace skill. So go ahead to like use these titles that you have here, put it on top because that is what it is. That is what it is. But I think outside that, it's not. Outside that, it is a good. Is this the one I just reviewed? Who pastes YouTube link? Who pastes YouTube link here? Okay, we have reviewed this. This is YouTube link. Then next person. Let's see. This font. Michelle, you're the one that said you're going to cry, Abby. Are you the one that said you're going to cry if I did not review your portfolio? Okay, I'm just trying to see how this can work. Okay, better still, this font is not the best. This font is not the best. This text, you need to rework on it, in all honesty. There is a lot of things that are not social media. Think manager. Okay, so we can totally do this. We can do this way. The picture, it don't do. This text, change this font. Change this font to maybe a 30. Now, your background and your skills should be on different this thing. Now, but this background, try and move it towards the end. Try and move it towards the end. Your skills and services should come. Your skills and expertise should come immediately after your introduction. Should come immediately after your introduction. Then work samples. I love this work samples already. I love this work samples already. But just position your write-up very well. Then work sample, video editing, logo design. You seem to be into logo design, then work sample, social media management. I love how you captured this. Then work sample again, email management. And this would make me ask, is it phone you're using for this class? Because this mostly looks like all of this were captured using phone. Tools, again, I told you I have my reservations about putting tools on this. So you can choose to take it out or remove it. And so I feel you do more of what you do is social media management, right? Who's portfolio? Michelle, are you here? Are you here? So work with me again. Then email. And maybe when you're done with your portfolio, you can go ahead to, now instead of having a full picture, I would say do half. Look for elements and look for frame. Look for element, look for frame. Then this, drag it and put here. And I feel your, then instead of writing out email as email, I'm just going to put it here for you, but look for an email icon and use it. Look for an email icon. Then you can also put like your social media, or anybody that's here at gmail.com already knows it's email. You don't need to. So put your social media here. Put your social media here. And phone number, again, I would not advise you to put phone number. Work with me. Click here to book. So under here, look for click here to book appointments with me. Have it written under this work with me. Then put your maybe your Instagram handle if you're using Instagram and your email address so they can check it out. But I would totally say take out this page and take out this page. It is very limiting. Then every other thing here, you've not done any content writing, tags, and so check out for assignments that I've given that you've not done. Email management. Okay, email management. What about calendar management and all of that, so that you can make this portfolio much more adequate. But aside from that, you honestly did a good job. Or at least you did try your best. Then this is the last person who submitted. And I'm going to go ahead to, let's check out their portfolio. Okay, I think it's the same portfolio we just looked at right now, which she submitted 2 times. So I'm going to go ahead to stop sharing. And one thing, before we like conclude and all leave, you totally know me that there's no time that I see my students that I don't have one or two things to say. For everybody who stayed up till now, I hope you were able to learn something. Like, I hope you were able to learn something. For those of us who are still working our portfolio, keep working on your portfolio. Take out everything that you've learned from what we have done today and implement it in your own portfolio. This video will also be available for you to watch whenever you want to, right? And Arietta said, Coach, one cook for you. You don't have any reason to give up. Like, you don't have any excuse not to succeed. And I'm telling you, you don't have any excuse not to succeed. You don't have any excuse not to succeed. You have everything at your fingertip. Again, you can choose to say, oh, I couldn't do my assignments. You can choose to give excuse, but excuses does not pay the bills. Excuses has never paid the bills, and it's not going to pay the bills anytime soon. Excuses does not pay bills, right? And I'm telling you this from a place of confidence and from a place of knowing. If you stay consistent to what you have learned, what you're learning, our graduation party will, of course, be next week, Wednesday, for those in cohort 5. And by Monday, we're going to be looking at CV writing. Today, after this right now, I'm going to put the pool of the job application marathon. Be consistent with your life. Be consistent with what you're doing. 2025 is around the corner. Like, it is already looking at you and me. 2025 is looking at you and me. 25 with excuses, giving the same excuses. And some groups are organizing training. I'm very much aware. I think cohort 5, I don't know which particular cohort, right? I see all of what you people are doing, right? You can choose to be the one to support the other people. And it's so easy for us to run into giving excuses. Walai. You think I'm not tired? You think I don't want to give excuses? Of course I want to give excuses. Of course I want to say I can't do it. Do you think I want to be here sitting down for 2 hours and be reviewing portfolio? I don't want to do it. But I know that I genuinely want to see you guys succeed. I genuinely want to see my student thrive. I don't need you to give yourself an excuse. Like, get to work. If your assignment you've not started working on your assignment, you've not started building. If it means starting today, if it means starting tomorrow, tell yourself that I'm going to go back. If there are other people in other cohorts, I want to believe that most of the persons here are those in cohort 5 that are listening to me. So if you can look for somebody in your group and say, who is willing to be my accountability partner? Let's do this assignment together. Let's do it together till the end. I am lacking behind, but I need somebody to hold me accountable. Hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable. It's not easy. Making money is not easy. That's just the reality. It's tougher if you have children. I feel for those who are mothers. I feel for those who are fathers. You have a lot of responsibilities every day. But you can't give what you don't have. You can't give what you don't have. If you finish this training and you cannot implement what you have learned, it's as good as not learning it. It's as good as not paying. You need to be able to show forth what you have learned. So what can you show forth in this training? What can you show forth? We are over how many in your group? Do you see the number of persons that submitted portfolio? Only how many persons? This is empty. 1. This is empty. 2. This is empty. 3. This is a YouTube link. 4. Out of a group that is over 400, only 23 persons have started working on their portfolio. Only 23 persons. Like only 23 persons. Mr. Femi said, Coach, you deserve an extra 30K from your words of encouragement are top notch. Thank you so much. Thank you. Only 23 persons. Only 23 persons out of over 400 people have started working on their portfolio. And you can see it clearly. Because some persons will be like, oh, I took training, it did not work. How will it work? Have you done your own part? Did you do your own part well? And I'm not joking with you. We have over 750 students. We have over 750 students that have taught. When I post job, not up to 20 used to react that they are ready. That's just the truth. Most persons think they need a job, but they are not ready for a job. They are not ready. Walai, they are not ready. They are not ready. They are not ready for a job. They are not ready. But sadly, that is what it is. You don't have to give up. Who give up help? Who? It doesn't help anybody. Who give up help? And I always enjoy when I'm encouraging my students because I know it's tough. But you have to be tougher. You have to be tougher to survive in this world, not even wherever you find yourself. To survive wherever you find yourself, you need to be tougher. You need to press. It will get hard. You will feel like giving up. You feel like that the pressure is too much. I think I don't do almost close to 2 hours training. I ended that training, the free virtual assistant training. I ended it 15 minutes to come in here to start your portfolio review. And I have a training that I paid for that I'm going immediately as I finish your training. I have that training, is waiting for me. The guy would have sent me link right now. You don't have an excuse. I'm still a mom. I'm still somebody's wife. I'm still somebody's daughter. I'm still somebody's sister. I'm still all of this. But I won't give up. The world wants to hear your voice. When I was looking at like my students getting jobs sometimes and seeing that maybe I'm a channel to this, it makes me push more for what I am doing. There are destinies that are relying on you. There are destinies that you need to shine for those destinies to come out. So invariably what that means is some destinies are intertwined in my own. When God created me, there are destinies that were intertwined in my own. So if you're broke right now, I just submitted a Google Doc to show how my LinkedIn about info looks like. See, I'm able to remove the restrictions. Please, coach, kindly say something about it. Kemi, I think I'd already told you something about LinkedIn. I said leave it for now and focus on other social media. I think I already told you that already, right? Don't give up. If you give up, the mandate God has given to you, He will give it to somebody else. Everybody that was created, there was something God destined that you would do. There was something He destined that you become. There is a place He destined to take you to. If you don't do that thing, when God waits, He sees that guy, this my child is not doing this thing. The day I realized this thing, I said, God, may I not have missed what you planned for me to do. A lot of people are saying, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. It is enough. It makes me full. because I'm able to put a smile on their face. Maybe you need your finances together to be able to help those God needs you to help. So you can't give up. If you give up, what happens to those destiny? You think I don't want to be in Nigeria and be answering Oga Madam? My husband will be driving me around and I'll be sitting in the front car. I will not lift a finger. You think I don't want that? But I can't be. I will have to rely on him for everything. It's not my life. I didn't grow up relying on give me this, give me this, give me this. I don't already tell Una before, say I be hustler. I don't say T before for Ikeja. I know they hide, talk am. I say it so that everybody will know. I can't be solely dependent on somebody to give me everything. So I can't give up. How will I fund do I have an expensive lifestyle? No. But I need to say, I want to eat shawarma whenever I want it. And look at my bank account and go and buy it. And this is me challenging the young ladies among us. Don't give up. For the mothers among us, I know it is tough. But if you can start, if maybe your children used to wake them up by 6 a.m. for school, and maybe you can dedicate 1 hour and wake up earlier to start studying, or to start, even if it means spending 45 minutes on your portfolio, like spend small 45 minutes, work on your portfolio, go back again. It would add up. It would add up. It's cumulative. It would add up. It would add up. Trust me. It would add up. Don't just give up. Don't give up. All the tough, I know. Nigeria makes it tougher. Even if you're not in Nigeria and you're in diaspora and you have children, you're working 9 to 5. It is tough. But will it ever get easy? The answer is no, until you have made money to be able to solve some of those issues, until you have dedicated time. Until you have dedicated time. Anything you don't work on, you procrastinate, you shift it. That's life. That's the reality. Sadly, but that is what it is. It's not a case of village people. So many of us, it's not village people that is our problem. It's laziness, procrastination. Have you not noticed that when we go to church, we are sleeping, but we can spend 5 hours on social media and will not sleep? You can spend 5 hours right now strolling through social media. You're not doing anything, no, you're just scrolling through social media. But once you remember that you have to do your assignment, you become tired. It's laziness. You need to discipline yourself. I know after 8 to 5, body is not bodying again, but you can create time in your weekend. Even if it's 1 hour or 2 hours in your weekend, because probably you're joining the training. You just need to be watching the video and you're doing your assignments. Because it's because you want to leave that 9 to 5. Not be why you pay for training. Is that not why you paid for training? That's why you paid for the training, right? Because you want to leave the 9 to 5. So how will you leave the 9 to 5 if you don't do what you're supposed to do? Tell me, how will you leave the 9 to 5? You can't leave the 9 to 5. You would always be there. You can't leave the 9 to 5. You cannot. I have told you people that I'm literally hanging on the thread and I cannot wait for December break. From Monday through Friday, do you want to know how my week is? I wake up, prep baby. From Monday through Friday, I go to school. There is no single day I go to school. As I'm coming back from school, I am sitting down and I'm coaching. I coach Monday, I coach Wednesday, I coach Friday. I have other trainings. I will cook. I will still do my assignments. I will still do other personal things. So body is not bodying. I'm also tired. But at the end of the day, I know that whatsoever that needs to be done, needs to be done. Because in my 60s, in my 50s, I'm not supposed to be found working. How many years do people have in this world? There's so many persons in their 65, in their 70s, they are still working their head out. That's because they didn't take the right step that should have been taken on time. Is it when, if you continue this 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 9 to 5, no time, no time, no time, no time, when do you think there will ever be time? Do you think there will ever be time? Do you think that time will ever make itself? Time will not make itself. You need to make time. You need to make time. Time and season is very important. Maybe in the next 5, 6, 7 years, the VA industry might not be as a trendy industry as you didn't take any action. Today, how much is Bitcoin? There was a time Bitcoin was 30K. There was a time that Bitcoin had no much value. There was a time it was 20K probably. But right now it's over $88,000 for one Bitcoin. There's no time. I hope my little talk, whenever we meet, plants a seed inside of you. That even after the training, that you don't forget so quick that nobody's coming to save anybody. Nobody. You have to save yourself. You have to stand for yourself. You have to pursue your dreams with reckless abandon. Pursue it like life depends on it. And it's going to make sense. It might take a while, but it's going to make sense. And I pray that God helps each and every one of us. I'm going to let us go right now. It's pretty like almost after 10 in Nigeria right now. And thanks for everybody who stayed back. It's always a pleasure when my students stay back to listen to me. I love it so much. My own seed don't become tree already. So I love it so much when my students stay back. It shows how much you regard me and how much you love me. So I appreciate you guys a lot. And I'm not going to give up on any of you. I'm going to keep pushing you. I'm going to keep talking until it enter. So don't think that after this training, coach will stop talking. I will still keep talking. My mouth, they pain me. I will still keep talking. I will keep pushing you till you get to where you want to. And by the grace of God, all things being equal, God would help us to get jobs, achieve our dreams, live life in our own time, travel abroad whenever we want to, just live life the way we want. So friends, take care everyone. I have to go right now, and stay good, stay safe. For those at night already, have an amazing evening. Bye-bye.